Hello everyone, back tuning in to the third update for Le Mans. So we started these updates a few nights ago. I think we did the first one on Friday, and then the second one was over the weekend. So the first one was really good, but the second one was very poor. There's a lot of unsettled weather in that second update, very troubling update indeed. So we'll see what the third update has to say. Obviously, because the first one was very good and the second one was very poor, haven't had a trend so far, and we are trying to look for a trend for this period because it's still within the extended range of the GFS models, so it's kind of in the low resolution part of the model still, so it's still looking for a trend for Le Mans. The Le Mans event will take place on the 16th, 17th of June. So the days before, they're just beginning to get ever so slightly closer to the more semi-reliable time frame. But last I can have a look at the Wednesday and the Thursday preceding the weekend, because there's qualifying going on those days. So I'll start off on the Wednesday. We go right way through to the final day of Le Mans, which I think is Sunday the 17th of June. This is for the PistonHeads community. Of course, they're off to Le Mans, as always, every year. We do updates for the PistonHeads community, and that's what we're doing again for this third update. So if you enjoy the video, can you please click like on the video, thumbs up, and let me know you're enjoying it, and also if you're interested, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. So we're going to start off with the weather for Wednesday 13th of June. There's qualifying taking place on this day, and this is the day quite a few people shift over the channel to France, and this isn't looking too bad. Actually, it's 192 hours away, so as I say, it's getting a little bit closer towards a semi-reliable time frame, but we are still really looking, see if we can find a trend for this period. So this isn't looking too bad, actually. We've got a little bit of an extension from the Azores high building through across France. Upper air temperatures are quite cool, so it's not a heat wave, but at that ridge of high pressure, it's a fair amount of dry weather. Excuse me, there are a few showers through northern and eastern parts of France, but generally not much going on really. There's a fair amount of dry weather, just a few showers scattered about, so I think you'd be quite unlucky if it was like that to get a shower at Le Mans, but of course you couldn't rule it out completely. But overall that looks pretty dry, I have to say, for Wednesday the 13th of June. Temperatures are in sort of low 20s, so around 21, 22, something like that across northern France. That's into the low 70s Fahrenheit. Pleasantly warm and mainly dry to start us off. We go through to Thursday the 14th of June. Again, more qualifying going on this day. I think it does look rather unsettled for the UK. We're bringing an area of low pressure, but we still have this very useful extension from the Azores high across France. So that's helping to ward off these areas of low pressure that are impacting the UK and Ireland. The upper air temperatures under this ridge that's extending across France are actually lifting up a little bit. We have got rain sort of in the south and east of the UK, just threatening the channel and the very, very far north of France. But overall, again, it does look as though it's almost mainly dry at Le Mans, possibly some showery rain beginning to push through by the end of Thursday afternoon. But generally, Thursday 14th is also looking a mostly dry day. Temperatures again low 20 Celsius, 22, 23 across northern France, and probably feeling a little bit warmer compared to the day before. This is how things are looking on Friday 15th of June, and we still have low pressure plaguing the UK and Ireland, so unsettled for the UK and Ireland. But for France, again, we still have this very useful extension from the Azores high, this nice ridge that is helping to ward off these areas of low pressure that are affecting the UK and also Ireland too. The upper air temperatures are pleasantly warm under that ridge of high pressure. In fact, they are warming from what we saw on the Wednesday. So this is suggesting a lot of cloud. There is a weather front that's moving into that ridge of high pressure. Might be producing some showery bursts of light rain, not amounting to too much. The main thing would be quite a lot of cloud across the northern parts of France. And so that limits the temperatures. We're down to upper teens Celsius here, but if the sunshine was to break through, then low 20s Celsius would certainly be possible. Right, we've got to Le Mans. So this is day one of the Le Mans event. This is Saturday the 16th of June. And overall, still not looking too bad, really, for France. We're still under this ridge of high pressure from the Azores high, but it's out in the Atlantic Ocean. So whenever this ridge is extending up from the Azores high, the weather is going to be, for France, fairly warm and quite settled as well. The upper air temperatures have actually cooled a bit, so we pushed that weather front through that was across northern France on the Friday. It's a very weak feature, but we've moved it through and we've lowered the upper air temperatures. It's suggesting quite a bit of cloud, but there would be sunny spells following along behind that weather front, so probably a bit pessimistic. Actually, I suspect if it came off like this, Saturday would see maybe cloudy start and then sunny spells moving in from the north. Temperatures are a bit disappointing. We're into the upper teens Celsius, really, but I suppose if the sun was to come out, it would feel pleasantly warm as it is the middle of June. And then we finish up for the final day of Le Mans on Sunday the 17th of June with this ridge of high pressure from the Azores really building into France very nicely. Upper air temperatures are still a bit disappointing. And again, it's just quite a lot of cloud, but mainly dry weather. There's certainly nothing particularly alarming going on with this update from a rain perspective, so it is a much better update, this, compared to update number 2. There's no sign of any nasty, very wet weather, such as we had on update number 2. The temperatures, finally, for northern France are lifting up a little bit into below 20 Celsius, so around 20, 21 degrees, 70 Fahrenheit. And with a lot of dry weather and probably more sunshine than the model is predicting there, it wouldn't be too bad a final day for Le Mans. So I think this is a pretty good update, to be honest. It certainly has shifted away from that nasty second update that we have, which was threatening to produce quite a lot of wet weather. It is a bit changeable. It's not by any means a superb period of summer weather, but overall there's a lot of useful weather in there. There's a lot of dry weather. Any rain looks like it's relatively light, not particularly impactful. Temperatures are a bit disappointing, but as long as the rain holds off, you can always sort of do what you want to do. The weather will be plain ball if it comes out like this. So it's another changeover from update 2. So obviously we haven't got an update yet. We're going to have to wait till the 4th update to see if this is indeed the way things are going. If it is, then it should be okay, I would have thought, if we're still seeing signs of the Azores high ridging into France like this for update number 4. Then hopefully we'll be able to say we have that trained, and it'll just be a case of pinning down the detail. Update 4 will be coming up for you on Thursday evening, so come back for that then. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.